Hello, friends. This is Bill Donaghy from the Theology of the Body Institute. For the last 10 years or so, you may, right around Fat Tuesday, certainly on Ash Wednesday, seen a meme floating around the interwebs, a Catholic Guide to Ashes. Friends, it's me. That was my idea. It's probably 10 years ago. I was in daily mass, and Lent was about to dawn upon us once again. And I'm in mass, and I get inspired to make a Catholic Guide to Ashes. Certainly tongue-in-cheek, it's silly, a little goofy, but boy, has it gone nuts. Over the last 10 years, it's been shared tens of thousands of times. I've had requests from newspapers literally around the world, online formats, to ask where did this idea come from Ireland to Australia, all over the place. I think it's really funny. So let me just walk you through it real quick. A couple of my personal favorites. I have to go to Father's Revenge first. On our Catholic Guide to Ashes, you can clearly see that it's the largest. And shout out to our friends who are follically challenged. That means you're bald. Because when you step up on Ash Wednesday for your ashes and you've got such a large canvas, I mean, Father can just be really creative. Another personal favorite of mine is the Dripster. You know, that's when the deacon or the priest or layperson reloads and they have the little moisture and the ashes start to drip down your face. Really annoying. It's not a venial sin if you get a tissue and wipe off some of those ashes if it's dripping down your nose. Load toner. I mean, that's just hilarious. That's great. Pirate's booty, you know, X marks the spot. That's probably if they're coming at you with a little, I don't know, a little angle. Another one, and this is, you know, a person struggle with perfectionism, OCD. That's when they just have to get it just right and trim it. The Blob, finally. This is probably what most people get because when there's thousands of people coming for ashes, even though Ash Wednesday is not a holy day of obligation, that's what you get, the Blob. So make sure that you check out the Catholic Guide to Ashes. It's available at our TOB Institute store. And when you get yours, if you find it on the Catholic Guide, make sure that you post it and, you know, hashtag Catholic Guide to Ashes. We'd love to know. A note finally on the humor. By the way, of course, none of this is meant to be irreverent or disrespectful of this wonderful beginning of Lent. But we have to have a sense of humor. It's very important. St. Teresa of Avila, great mystic Spanish saint. She is a doctor of the church. St. Teresa of Avila once said, "God deliver me from gloomy saints." Right? You got to have a sense of humor. You got to be able to see through things and laugh a little bit. St. Philip Neri, another saint who had a great sense of humor. He once shaved half of his beard off just to see how people would react. That's the kind of humor we're looking at here. It's a humor that can see through the earthly, which, yes, is charged with death and decay sometimes and sin and struggling and suffering. But we see through that to the eternal, to a loving God. And as we move through Lent, as we move from this time of the ashes, we know that we're moving towards the time of the lilies and the fragrance and the beauty and explosion of life over death on Easter Sunday. So have fun. Looking forward to seeing what you get on Ash Wednesday.